Hello, and welcome to the Gay and Trying podcast. We're your companions guiding you through the glorious absurdity that is life. I'm Dylan.
I'm Alex, and we are
Gay and Trying.
Gay and Trying with Alex and Dylan. Gay and Trying.
All right, try and have a moment here.
Gay and Trying with Alex and Dylan. Gay and Trying with Alex and Dylan.
Alex, are you crying, trying, or thriving today?
I'm trying and crying because I'm moving tomorrow, and moves are stressful no matter how prepared you are. Everyone knows, you just moved.
I did.
You survived, so I hope I do too.
You're in the phase of moving, which is my least favorite, which is where you're just throwing last minute fixes.
We were talking about this last night, and it is funny because without you even saying it, it was like, that is the most stressful part of the move is the night before, really, because it's little things all over the place, so it still feels cluttered, and you're just like, okay, I guess I just got to throw all this into a box.
100%. You're moving like I moved, which is where I moved out like 2 weeks before I had to be out of my apartment.
Overlap.
So I could go back in, clean it up a little bit.
Yes, overlap is so important to me. Like, I hate the idea that I have to have literally everything out in one move. Is not possible. Plus, I got to patch some holes, I do construction.
I do want to let you know I just moved, bought a ton of new IKEA furniture, didn't build a single piece.
Well, call the lesbians.
No,
Lauren?
really, genuinely brought Lauren in.
Lauren's not a lesbian.
She's not a lesbian, but she's a lesbian. She is a lesbian. One of these days, Lauren's going to come and she's going to sit right here and she's going to make a pitch about why she's not a lesbian. I guarantee you everyone in the comments is going to say, that girl's a lesbian. It's crazy.
Borderline bullying. I don't love that.
It's not bullying. It's not bullying at all.
What I really meant by lesbians should come and help you build, but I feel as though Lauren could actually handle it. She could project manage the shit out of your furniture.
Lauren, we got into my apartment. It's like 10 o'clock. I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. That move is exhausting. She goes, can I go to IKEA? Took my credit card, goes to IKEA, comes back hundreds of dollars later with a car full of...
Wait, like for his apartment? Uh-huh. She was like, just trust me.
Mm-hmm. No, she did. She designed my whole apartment.
Lauren, I love you.
She did. I went away this weekend to San Francisco. I came back, all of my whole gallery wall in my bedroom was done.
Lauren.
And it looks so
You're a good friend.
It always looks so good.
I have no doubt.
I never have issues. She goes to IKEA, she comes back, and then she takes an edible and just sits on the floor of my kitchen and builds all of my furniture. I like get up at 1 a.m. She's still out there. There's music playing.
She's such a good friend.
It's a very diplomatic relationship.
It is. Anyway, Dylan. Crying, trying, or thriving?
Alex, I feel like I'm thriving today. I had such a beautiful moment this morning in a CVS. I was walking through and there was this woman and I saw her and I was like, that woman looks so much like 070 Shake. Very they, them coded.
Yeah.
Very queer artist, whatever. And
cute.
so I stopped this woman at CVS. I go, I'm so sorry. This is such a niche reference. Do you know who 070 Shake is? She goes, I love 070 Shake.
Was this 070
No,
Shake?
it wasn't. It really was not
sure?
070 Shake. I swear it was not 070 Shake, but looked so much like 070 Shake. She goes, I love 070 Shake.
Back of the hand just like that? Wow.
And I was like, I'm so happy to hear that. You look so much like 070 Shake. She goes, that is such a good compliment.
Wow.
That is such a nice compliment. And that just made my day. And I was like, I love these beautiful gay moments that you can have in a CVS. It was really just like a moment of bonding between strangers.
I love a beautiful gay moment.
It was beautiful. So I'm thriving today. That just like set the tone. And if that set the tone for the rest of my day, I'm in for a treat.
Hell yeah. That is so much better than guessing someone's sexuality in a Trader Joe's, which I think about every day, by the way.
I'll still do it.
I know.
I'll still do it. We should do it together. I feel like we got to get you out of your element.
Can I get something off my chest before we dive in?
Yeah.
This is directly to you, the watcher and the listener.
Oh.
People be coming for me and Dylan in the comments in very different ways, okay? Very different ways. And I know that we're not immune to the internet hate, and I love when a 18-year-old gets on their high horse and thinks that they dropped a really good insult. But if one more person comments on our video, specifically the HR video because of which the angle is filmed, if one more person comments about my cocaine addiction, I'm going to lose my shit.
It's because he's detoxing.
Do not play into this. I have never tried cocaine. No judgment to those who have. I just haven't. Too scary. Too much can go wrong with that. I have a deviated septum, okay? A very serious one. And I just found out that my insurance will cover the surgery. I don't like to be reminded of that. In fact, it's a huge insecurity of mine. But this video has people calling Dylan my aunt and people saying that I have a cocaine addiction. And I'm sick of it.
And I will just say I'm not an aunt. I'm an uncle.
He is not an aunt.
But I am built like one. And I can acknowledge
you're not built like an ant.
I have been compared to a honey baked ham. I have been compared to a holiday Thanksgiving turkey. I have been compared to what else?
You know what is funny? You did dress up as an aunt for Halloween.
I did. That's why I'm like, I can't be mad about it.
Okay, well, all I'm saying is stop with the honey baked ham and cocaine addiction references to me and Dylan. Okay?
I don't mind it, but I am a supportive friend, and I say that you need to stop with the honey baked ham and cocaine references.
Thank you. That's all.
We have a really great episode planned for you guys today. We're going to be playing a new game called Guess That Gay Straight Man. Guess That Gay Straight Man.
Guess that gay straight man.
Then we're going to be moving into This Week in Gay History. We're going to be taste testing something so insane. I saw it online and I said, I have to put that in my mouth. Then we're going to be talking about some other gay news. So if all of that sounds interesting to you, make sure to like, make sure to comment. Please, I love comments.
Yeah.
I do respond all of them. I respond to all of them.
Yes.
Somebody commented this week and said, stop making gay your only personality trait. And I responded and said, honestly, solid note. Solid note. And also subscribe. We're almost to 100 subscribers, which that sounds like such a...
No, that's great.
But we're building a channel. It's really exciting. It's like a great metric. And I want to be at 100 subscribers. Hopefully we'll be 100 subscribers by next episode.
Okay, yeah,
That'd be
fingers
really
crossed.
Fun. It'll be really fun. We're going to play a new game today. It's called Guess That Gay Straight Person. Here's how it works. I'm thinking of a straight actor who's played a gay role.
Okay.
You've got 60 seconds to ask me anything to guess who it is.
Okay, yeah.
It's very 20 questions coded. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. 60 seconds on the clock. Alex, you have 60 seconds to name that gay straight person.
Is it a man?
Yes.
My age?
No.
Younger?
Yeah,
Older than me? Grandfather age?
No.
Okay. TV? Both?
No.
Okay, movies. Award winner?
I would imagine.
Okay, one of these. Oh, is it, oh my God, Sean Penn?
No.
Harvey Milk?
No. Oh, no.
That would have been a great guess.
Would have been.
Is he married in real life?
I would imagine.
Okay, so you don't know much about this person. Are they pretty private?
Yeah.
Or you just don't know?
Yeah, I would say.
Okay, the movie that they were in as a gay character, was it like really like well known?
Yeah. Oh, so well known.
So well known.
So well known.
So well known.
And relatively topical.
Do they die
No.
in the movie? Why are you acting shocked by that?
No. Would never.
Would never die?
Person timeless.
Oh, in real life. I meant in the movie.
No, I'm saying the character's timeless.
The character is timeless, and this character they play is a gay character? A timeless gay character? TV?
No.
Movie? Franchise? Multiples?
Now.
A gay person in multiple films?
Now.
That's older than me? Time? My guess is RuPaul.
Great. Not in TV at all. Never been in TV, RuPaul.
It's TV?
No, it's movies. That's what I was saying. You said TV and I said never.
Oh, right. Okay.
Then you would guess RuPaul. You know RuPaul, the one that's never in TV.
Tell me the movie.
I'll give you the one that's less topical.
Okay.
Burlesque.
A man in burlesque.
There's one.
Stanley Tucci.
Thank you. That's why
Devil
I was
Wears
saying
Prada.
very topical
Yeah,
now.
Devil Wears Prada.
And then you said franchise. I said now.
That was great. Those were great hints. My mind wasn't there. But Stanley, we love you.
Yeah. Okay.
60
I
seconds
hate
on the
games.
clock.
They
Ready?
stress me
Begin.
out. Woman.
Yes.
Gay. That's wrong. TV? Movie?
No. Movie.
Oscar nominated?
Yes.
This year?
No.
Last year?
No.
Why would I know that? Franchises?
Yes.
Marvel?
No.
DC?
No.
Game of Thrones?
No.
Ew. Disney property?
No.
Warner Brothers property?
Yes.
Franchise? Barbie?
No. Franchise that this person was in is from the early 2000s.
Jesus.
My favorite films.
Shrek. Is it Cameron Diaz?
Have I ever said Shrek is my
Yes.
favorite franchise?
Yes, you have.
I have on this podcast
Several
two
times.
times mentioned this
Several
franchise.
times. Miss Congeniality. I don't know what your favorite franchise is from the early 2000s.
Time.
And what is your favorite franchise?
I'm going to give you the franchise. See if you can guess. You get one guess.
Okay.
Lord of the Rings.
And it's a woman? There's women in those movies?
Cannot.
But like The Hobbit or The Lord of the Rings?
I didn't say The Hobbit. I said Lord of the Rings.
Can I be
There's
honest?
a woman in Lord of the
I'm
Rings.
going to be so honest, and I'm going to get killed. I'm going to get sniped for this from certain people in my friend groups. I did not know there were women in those movies.
You've never seen it?
No,
you think it's just a big old gay Middle Earth?
No, I don't think it's gay, but I think that it's Elijah Wood, Sean Astin. You have Gandalf. You have Andy Serkis is Gollum. These are all the Aragorn, Orlando Bloom.
Aragon, different movie.
Well, what's that guy's name?
Aragorn?
That's the same name.
Not the same.
That's the same name.
Not the same. It's Viggo Mortensen.
Let's be honest. I am so impressed with myself for even getting Aragon.
Aragorn. There is a woman, Liv Tyler, is in it. Okay. And then the other big woman character is this person? And the answer is Cate Blanchett.
Is in the Lord of the Rings?
She plays Galadriel, the elf queen. Cate Blanchett plays a gay character in 3 films: The Aviator, Carol, and Tar.
Alex, you have 60 seconds to guess that gay straight person.
Okay, man or woman? Man.
No, I can't.
Man?
No.
Okay, it's a woman. I can't. Okay, woman. I liked your question, so I'm going to ask, in anything really big in the last year?
Yes.
TV?
No.
The movie is the thing they were in that was big?
Yes.
Were they gay in that movie?
No.
Female. Cool. Millennial. Is she married?
Yes.
To a woman?
No.
Straight actor, of course. Just testing you. Is she a white woman?
Yes.
Is she in a lot of things?
Yes.
Is the movie that she's gay in a drama?
Yes.
Does she play a trans woman?
No.
Is she blonde?
No.
Redhead?
Yes.
A white redhead? Mm-hmm. Jessica Chastain.
Oh, it's the other one. It's Emma Stone.
God damn it.
Emma Stone played a gay role in The Favorite.
The Favorite. Great movie. Dylan, 60 seconds on the clock to name this gay straight person. Ready? Go.
Woman.
No.
Man.
Well, yeah.
Duh. Non-binary could have been an option. Crazy. Movies.
Yes.
Franchise.
No.
Oscar nominated.
Yep.
Renee Zellweger.
It's a man.
Have they ever done TV?
Yep.
Have they done big prestige TV?
Yeah.
Have they done streaming? That's the same thing now. Netflix show.
No.
Are they married to somebody more famous than them?
No. The name of the show, I'm going to help you a lot in this one. The name of the show he was in is called Mr. Robot.
Oh, Rami Malek.
And what's the role? Gay role won the Oscar.
Role, he won the Oscar. Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes. He won the Oscar, right? Yeah, okay.
60 seconds to name that gay straight person.
Man,
Yes.
over 50.
No.
You are not confident in that.
I'm very confident in that.
Award winner. Uh-huh. Musician.
Never. No, never.
Actor. It's an actor.
They're all actors.
Movie.
Yep.
TV.
No.
Maybe 50.
Nope. Never got the chance to be.
I think I know. Can I guess? Can I guess Heath Ledger? Brokeback Mountain? Yes.
He bottomed on the side of that mountain. He
No,
painted that
he topped.
tent.
He topped.
You're so right.
Sorry. Get it right. Okay, 60 seconds on the clock to name this gay straight person. Go.
Are they American?
Yes.
Are they in movies?
Yes.
TV?
No.
Are they franchise actor?
Yes.
In Marvel?
Nope.
In DC?
No.
In Warner Brothers movies?
Yeah.
Franchise comes out this year?
This year, yeah.
Winter or summer? Summer?
Later in
Summer.
the year. No, later in the year.
Is this person dating somebody more famous than them?
Maybe. Yes, in some sort. I would say maybe just as
Timothée
famous.
Chalamet.
Yes. Who's he dating?
Kylie Jenner.
Okay, good job. What's the gay character?
Call Me By Your Name. I've never seen it.
I haven't either, but I know the infamous
seen
peach
it.
scene.
That's crazy.
Okay, good job. That was fun.
Great.
Well done.
Great.
Well done, Dill.
Okay.
Okay, this week in gay history, some fun things. Rent opened on Broadway in 96. Lady Gaga was born in 1986, and William Shakespeare was born a few years before that in 1564. Big year. Big year.
Big year for culture.
Yeah. Okay, so have you seen Rent?
Yes.
Okay, we got to talk about this. So
Okay.
I have when I cannot think about Rent without thinking about Rent Jr. Are you familiar with Rent Jr.?
Yes. And
Hold on.
Okay.
You know what happens?
No.
Listen. So obviously, like Broadway shows, they make junior versions of them so that schools and community theaters can put these on and they're like adapted and they're usually one act. Have you ever seen Rent Jr.?
No.
Okay. As you know, in Rent the musical, it's like a large part of the story is the AIDS epidemic that's happening.
Everyone dies.
Pretty much. So instead of having AIDS
What do the kids
in
have?
the junior version, the kids
What do they have?
diabetes.
No.
Rent Jr. It's like
They
instead
can't
of
pay their rent because they have diabetes.
so in like the songs, instead of being like, oh, it's tea time, to take like they stop to take their medication, their cocktail medications for their diagnosis.
They have to take their insulin. I'm sorry. I'm just imagining the context of 525,600 minutes. It's because they have diabetes.
Diabetes.
Get out of here. That's insane.
Yeah. Nevertheless, I digress. Rent came out April 29th, 1996. Huge. It was a huge moment in theater. It was a huge moment in gay history. And I was 6 years old and you were not even born.
Thank God.
Why?
That sounds like a long time ago.
Kind of was. But I assume you've seen Rent.
Yes.
It was my dream to play Roger because I can play all of the parts on guitar. And I was like, I'm going to be Roger one day.
I'm so proud of you.
You don't even know who I'm talking
Yes,
about.
I do. The one who plays guitar.
Lady Gaga, Queen Mother Monster, was born April 28th, 1986, making her 40 this year.
I saw a really great tweet this week about this little disabled kid that went to a Lady Gaga concert, and somebody was like, this disabled little monster at a Lady Gaga concert. And somebody responded and was like, wow, just because he's disabled doesn't mean that he's a little monster. And this person clearly didn't know that Gaga's fans are called little monsters.
While keeping on the birthday track, it is William Shakespeare's birthday. He is no longer living because he was born in a time so long ago and my brain can't really even comprehend it. But we're grateful to William Shakespeare because if he wasn't born, then we wouldn't have the musical that we all love today, and that is...
I hate Anne Juliet. I don't like jukebox musicals. And here's the problem.
In many ways, you aren't gay.
So here's the thing. I don't like jukebox musicals. The only good one is Mamma Mia.
Which is, by the way, my least favorite one.
But here's why I like Mamma Mia, because I knew Mamma Mia's soundtrack before I knew ABBA. So I knew ABBA from Mamma Mia
So you like jukebox
first.
Musicals where you don't know the music existed before the musical.
Well, I was like 3 when I listened to Mamma Mia for the first time. So you can't shame me for that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's the correlation. Is like,
Yes.
to you, Mamma Mia the musical was the original.
I think that there are some incredibly talented people. Lorna Courtney eats down in Anne Juliet. She really does every single time. However, I think it's of the better jukebox musicals. I will say Moulin Rouge was the one time I've ever left a Broadway musical. Sorry to Moulin Rouge. I think Moulin Rouge is horrible.
Okay.
Do you like Moulin Rouge?
Yes.
The Moulin Rouge is a bad show. It's a bad show. Like you're having this like cathartic moment. This girl's like in tears. Her husband died, and she literally starts singing, "Do you ever feel like a plastic bag?" And I'm like, I will fucking scream. Like, how can you have like a cathartic emotional moment while singing Rolling in the Deep mashed up with what?
Firework.
How do you do that? You can't. As the audience, I cannot take you seriously. Moulin Rouge is a bad show.
That's really what's going on this week in gay history. Those are the 3 only important things.
Only. That's it. Alex, I brought something that I want us to try.
Oh, no. Okay. What the hell was that?
I am so excited about this.
Dylan.
I saw this online and I went, I need that in my mouth immediately.
I'm nervous.
In my mouth immediately. I'm so excited about this. Alex, have you ever had sliced milk?
No.
I haven't.
Can I feel this?
Yep. It is a brick.
Whoa. It's, you know what this kind of reminds me? It's kind of like beef jerky. Okay, so what do you do with it?
You add water, you enjoy fresh.
All right, open it up. Let's see. Oh my.
Isn't this thrilling?
Looks like caramel.
This is milk. Why are you smelling it like that?
It smells like milk. Okay.
It's like a fruit leather.
Like a fruit leather.
It's a milk leather.
It's a milk leather. It's nutty.
I'm not going to lie.
It's not terrible.
I would eat this.
But it is.
I would eat this raw.
It's a little bland, but kind of bad. Actually, it's starting to make.
Yeah, you know what? It's longer.
You know what's happening? As it starts to dissolve in your mouth is milky, and that's weird. Well, you know what, though? It is not that bad. I will say, like, for...
No, but you know what? If you eat it, put it in your mouth and just spit it right out, it tastes really good.
Okay.
And now it's time for another gay news, where we recap some of this week's wildest and wackiest headlines.
Except one of them is fake. Which one? You and Dylan guess, and I'll let you know. In other gay news... A truck carrying about 1 million bees crashed on a Tennessee highway ramp, sending swarms across the roadway. The highway was covered in bees, which feels less like a traffic incident and more like an Old Testament warning.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Wow.
Can you imagine?
No.
Scary.
In other gay news, a tech company called Just Like Me has released their AI chatbot version of Jesus Christ, charging users $1.99 per minute or $49.99 as a bundle for 45 minutes a month, which is truly wild, Alex, because number one, Jesus was doing this for free. Also, isn't $1.99 a minute phone sex pricing?
100%.
So truly, I have a lot of questions about what's going on in these calls.
That's wild. Would love to listen in. In other gay news, 12 cruise ship passengers were forced to disembark at port after a competitive trivia night escalated into a brawl. So now somewhere there's a team called Quiztima Aguilera with a very dark backstory.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
In other gay news, a 91-year-old woman from Massachusetts told her nursing home staff that all she wanted for her birthday was a visit from some hunky firefighters. 5 different fire departments showed up. And honestly, 91 years old and out manifesting. All of us.
That's incredible.
91 years old and out manifesting every single one of us. She asked for one hunky firefighter and she gets 5 departments?
5 departments. Who was putting out fires during that time, though?
No idea, but she's a gay icon and I will not argue about it.
In other gay news, a woman in Indiana renewed her driver's license and got flagged by facial recognition, leading her to discover she may have a real-life doppelganger. As someone from Indiana, I can confidently say that this is 100% how the Parent Trap would have played out if it had happened in the Midwest.
Oh, absolutely.
Can you imagine? Be like, discover you have a long-lost twin because the DMV won't give you a license.
Well, and as you're well familiar with, there's a lot of incest in Indiana.
Okay.
So it does make sense.
All right.
In other gay news, Grindr hosted its first ever White House Correspondents' Dinner party this past weekend in Washington, D.C., which is interesting because usually politicians just wait for the Republican National Convention to log on. So I guess Grindr decided to finally meet him halfway.
That's a good business move.
It really is. Good on you, Grindr.
Good on you, Grindr. In other gay news, a Florida woman's thrifted electric wheelchair exploded in her driveway, and the whole thing was caught on camera. So Goodwill is still up, but confidence in secondhand electronics is taking a big hit this week.
That's crazy. Was she in it?
Yeah, she was in it. Can you imagine? She's just trying to show off her new Jazzy, and then it blows up.
Here's my thing. That woman loaded. Rest of her life loaded.
For sure. Yeah, because she did not die. I want to be clear.
She didn't die. And that company still has to give her a new one and pay her out.
Yep.
In other gay news, Gen Z has coined a new dating term called shrekking, which refers to intentionally dating someone you find less attractive than yourself in hopes they'll treat you better. My question is, at what point do you tell them? Is it a third date thing? Is it a wait till the wedding thing? When do you drop that bomb?
Unfortunately, I feel like it's going to be one of those things that would come out in conversation when you're really locked in with each other and you think it's funny, but it's going to hurt the other person. You're like, oh, you want to know something crazy? When I saw you in the app, I was like, I'd be shrekking, but I'm okay with it.
Wild.
In other gay news, 3 people were sentenced in a fake bear attack insurance scam after using a bear costume to damage luxury cars. Experts say the scam failed because real bears rarely target luxury vehicles, mostly because they don't appreciate German engineering.
And either do I. Keep my cars Japanese.
That's right.
In other gay news, multiple pilots in the Finnish Air Force have been officially disciplined after they were caught drawing giant genitalia in the sky using their jet contrails during a training exercise. Which, come on, they knew exactly what they were doing. This video feels like less of a mistake and more of an opening scene from a very specific kind of video where someone really wants to get in trouble with authority.
So true. And also, I support chemtrails if they're shaped like penises. And finally, in other gay news, a Marvel superfan earned a Guinness World Record after tattooing 63 comic book characters on his body. That's not fandom. That's drag for straight men, honey.
That is a crazy amount. 63?
63 comic book characters.
You could recreate all of Avengers Endgame just on that man's arm.
Truly.
That's wild.
And that has been in other gay news. Which one was fake? Take your guess. I'll let you know at the end.
Straight people are crazy. And here's the thing. Straight people, I don't know about you, Alex. Straight people ask me the dumbest questions about gay stuff all the time.
Same.
And so we wanted to go to Google to basically answer Google's most searched gay questions.
We did it before. It was a lot of fun. And can you believe there's actually more questions to be asked?
There are so many unbelievable amounts of questions that straight people are asking online. And we're really tired of having those questions asked to us in public. So we're just going to answer them once now and hope that we just settle the debate once and for all.
Yeah.
Somebody asked Google, can you tell if a baby is gay?
Yes.
Why?
The way in which a baby is born, specifically to male, I don't actually know how you tell if a baby is a lesbian, but to tell if a baby is gay, when they come out of the womb, look at their wrists. If the wrists are limp, that is a gay boy. So
what if it's a disability? So let me tell you about this. There actually is a well-replicated finding called the fraternal birth order effect, where each older biological brother a man has increases his likelihood of being gay by roughly 33%. The leading theory is that maternal immune response that builds up with each male pregnancy. It's one of the most consistent findings in sexuality research. And let me just tell you this. I have 2 older brothers.
I'm the oldest.
And you were straight for so long.
You're right. You're right. I got hit before at 27.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
You pre-absorbed.
Someone asked Google, can 2 tops make it work?
Yes. Usually 2 tops will end up in an open relationship. They're just out there sticking it in other stuff. But also there's a lot of ways that you can do sex. A lot of ways.
Great answer. I agree. A lot of ways you can do sex.
Alex, somebody asked Google, do gay people go to heaven?
If you asked my family, they would say no. This is a very complicated question because I imagine the people Googling this are closeted gay Christian men because I for sure Googled this.
Did you really?
Yeah, 100%. As a closeted young gay, terrified of going to hell and Googling this myself, I do remember finding peace in the answer. So it must have said something like, do you, girl, because loves you just the way you are. You're born this way.
Right. So
queen.
that's definitely not what Google said. But I do have a little bit of comfort for you.
Okay.
The word homosexual didn't actually appear in any Bible translation until 1946.
Ding, ding, ding.
When a committee working on the Revised Standard Version chose to translate two ambiguous Greek words.
Correct.
So these words didn't have any meaning beforehand, and they just assumed that they meant homosexual because they were pushing some sort of agenda.
So the true historical path that you took, that is true. And I actually know a lot about that. Those two words actually describe pedophilia, and they didn't have an English word translation for that. So they just were like, well, gay, wild.
Zoinks.
Someone asked Google, why do gay people like astrology so much?
We're just gay.
Yeah, so there wasn't an actual answer for this. It's just a lot of like, because inherently gay people are whimsical and more very imaginative and eccentric by nature, that following astrology is kind of in line with that.
I feel like gay people like astrology because it allows us to believe in something a little bit greater and a little bit more in a world where like religion doesn't allow me to do that because I've never been allowed into religion.
Yeah.
So I feel like spirituality, astrology, etc., allows me to believe in something greater and like a greater universe, a greater like central force out there that isn't somebody that necessarily is,
Yeah.
you know.
I also feel like my astrologer, who I saw haven't seen for a couple of years, but last time I saw him, everything that he like laid out for me based on my birth chart has come to fruition in one way or another.
It almost makes me think that destiny isn't real. Or that destiny is real. We don't actually have as much free will as we think.
We create our own world.
Great.
Can't go down that path, actually. Too long. We could have a whole episode about it. Moving on.
Somebody asked Google, how do gay men know who is the woman in the relationship?
If there are two men in a relationship, there is no woman.
Yeah. The surprising answer, neither of them are women.
Yeah.
Unless that is a revelation that happens later.
Correct.
I think your question is who's the top and who's the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But that is not a question that you have asked Google.
No. Someone asked Google, what does looking for vibes mean on Hinge?
You know, it just means that they're looking for vibes.
If you made a profile and you put, I'm looking for vibes, what would you mean by that?
Like what I'm looking for is probably like somebody with vibes.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I would want to make sure that the other person has vibes. And that's what I'm looking for.
Sure. I feel like everyone has vibes. It's whether or not you vibe with their vibes.
Right.
Are those the vibes that you want in your vibe?
You know, I think I'm just like really looking for vibes.
I believe it's on there as a gentle way of saying I'm not looking for anything serious, but let's vibe out.
Yeah. Like looking for vibes.
Let's vibe and see if our vibes vibe.
Somebody asked Google, is it gay to compliment another man?
Yep. So stop doing it, straight people. That's for us to do.
That's for us to do. Alex loves a compliment.
I love to give them too, babe.
That's... Whoa. Alex, but did you know that in the 1800s, men routinely wrote passionate love letters to male friends? They shared beds platonically, and they posed for photos holding hands. Abraham Lincoln, known homosexual, shared a bed with his close friend Joshua Speed. Feels like a porn name in the later 2000s.
Yeah.
For 4 years. And did you know that the no homo panic around male affection only really emerged in the late 19th century and early 20th century once homosexual became a defined identity category?
Thanks, church.
Love.
Someone asked Google, are all gay men over 6 feet toxic?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, they are.
No.
They are.
I think that is a
And
common...
mean.
As someone in the 6'+ community, it's a common misconception. I think people assume just because you tower over people that means you're a domineering a-hole, and I am not that. So I'm here to say, no, not all gay men over 6 foot are toxic. Maybe men that are 6 foot to 6'1", but 6'2", we're not toxic at all.
I think we should let you decide. Send this to your over 6 foot tall toxic male friends.
And if anyone sends this to me, you're blocked.
I'm gonna send it to him and I'm gonna add him as a collaborator.
Someone asked Google, do lesbians like men at all?
Oh, you know what's so funny about this question? This clearly got asked by one straight man after he hit on a lesbian and was so offended that she didn't want to go on a date with him. She's like, ugh, do lesbians like men at all?
Do we even like men? Totally.
The answer, as friends. But no, straight men, lesbians don't want to fuck you. I know it's really, really hard.
They don't get it.
It's so tough. Lesbians don't want to fuck you.
They don't want to fuck you.
I'm sorry that we have to be the ones to tell you, but lesbians don't want to fuck you.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
It is okay.
Presumably, there are several people, hopefully, allegedly, that do want to fuck you. You should go for those people. Leave the lesbians out of it.
And by go for those people, he means with consent and if they're willing.
Like, give them compliments, buy them flowers, and treat them like a human being. And then maybe they will want to accept time with you. Time is a commodity. It's the only one that we cannot get back.
And you do need to do more than just those things he listed. I feel like we have to be very specific with straight men. Women will not just like you if you're kind, compliment, and give them gifts. There are more things that you have to do and produce and be in order for a straight woman to want to be with you. And if you're not attractive, work on that.
Alex, somebody asked Google, is it gay to shower with other men at the gym?
I mean, well, hold on. I'm a gay man who showers with other men at the gym, but not sexually.
Okay. But that's not the question.
So no.
Clearly, if you're sexually showering with men at the gym, it's a little gay.
If you're sexually showering with a man at the gym, that is homosexual behavior. If you are a straight or gay man simply showering next to another straight or gay man who is also naked and washing their body, but nothing's happening except lightly humming your favorite pop tune, then that's not gay.
So you know what's really interesting about this is like community bathing has always been a thing.
Yeah.
Like Roman baths, Japanese onsen, Turkish hammams, Finnish saunas, YMCAs, which by the way required nude swimming for men until the 1970s.
Sorry, required?
Yep. You were not allowed to wear a bathing suit in the pool until the 1970s at the YMCA. But the American panic around locker room nudity is very recent and very localized. It's very American to be weird about it.
I feel like that tracks.
Very American.
100%, yeah.
But did you know that Gen Z in particular has become more private about it?
More private?
About showering. Surveys of gyms actually show that younger men are way more likely to shower at home or wear swimsuits in the sauna. And I can tell you this is actually fascinating because I just went to Japan. I spent like 3 weeks in Japan, went to so many onsens, and it was the first time that I've ever been fully naked around other men in a non-sexualized way in a bath situation. I will tell you, it's liberating.
What did you call it?
An onsen.
Is that like a spa? Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
It's a bath.
I feel like it feels less predatory there too. When it's like just what is the norm, it feels safer.
Yeah. I went to a nude bath in Koreatown in Los Angeles last year, and I went with a friend, didn't know we had to be nude. That was a crazy experience.
Well, yeah. You left pregnant. And that's...
No, I left with a police report. And here's why. I go to this Korean spa with my friend. We get in the hot tub. This hot tub, ridiculously hot.
It's in the name.
Relax. I'm like boiling. Like 10 minutes in, I'm like dripping sweat. I'm like, I gotta get out of here. And when we got in the hot tub, it was me, it was my friend, and there was one other like older Japanese gentleman. Okay.
You're all nude?
All nude. Okay?
Who's your friend?
So we're all in this hot tub, and I kid you not, we get in. I'm like panicking. I'm like, I have to get out of here. It's far too hot. And so I get out, and this Japanese man is Superman posing in the hot tub right in front of the stairs. No, like you know when you like do your dead man pose, like your Superman pose, like in the water, like where you're face down in the hot tub.
No.
So it's like 10 minutes, and I'm like, I gotta get out of here, right? And the stairs are right there, but this only other man in this hot tub is laying face down in the hot tub right in front of the stairs.
Drowning?
Well, here's the thing. So I'm trying to get up, and I'm trying to get around this man in the stairs, and he's not moving. And so I like shimmy around, and then I get up, and I'm like, okay, thank God I got out of the hot tub. And then I sit there and I go, wait, what? So I turn back around. This man is drowning in the hot tub, and I pick him up, and he died. So anyways, he died, and I'm sitting there in the hot tub with a dead guy in soup for like at least 5 minutes.
Dylan, too many people die after you've had interactions with them.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault that happened.
I'm allowed to ask follow-up questions because that is insane. Was he face down while you were still enjoying the boiling soup?
I didn't really pay attention to him until I was leaving the hot tub.
You saw a person face down in the water and you thought, strange, but okay.
I did. I don't know what goes on in Korean spas. So I pick him up out of the hot tub, and there was a doctor, thank God, who tried to do CPR, but he was too far gone.
Have you worked this out in therapy?
Yeah.
Dylan.
I tried to save him. It's not my fault. I said, doctor.
Okay, here's the thing. I thought this story was going more in the direction when you were getting out of the hot tub. I thought you were going to say, and I turned around and his finger was in my butt.
Why?
Because police report, I thought you were like filing a sexual harassment.
No.
I was waiting for some sort of like
light about that on the pod.
Death.
He's in a better place.
Sorry to that man. And I'm sorry that you had to
It
experience
was
that.
really tough.
Yeah. Do you ever wonder if I had been a little more aware he could still be alive if I didn't?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't, because I don't know. That is such a mean thing to say to me.
No, it's just where my mind would go, and I would be thinking about that forever. I'm so sorry.
I literally told Lauren when we were in Japan and she was like, we're going to go to an onsen. I was like, I can't. I get to the Japanese onsen and I get in the hot tub and it's just a sea of older men. And I was like, well, now the odds are crazy. Like, what are the odds out of these 100 men that are in this hot tub right now? Just so wrinkly.
Yeah, you needed a redemption.
Well, yeah, but what are the odds that out of those 100 men, all of them stay alive in the time I'm in the hot tub? There's 100 of them and they're 100 years old.
Hopefully, okay, but no one died.
No one died as far as I know.
Oh my God. Okay, that is insane.
I'm not a walking death curse. I have had many days that I have been alive and went around people and they didn't die. I am not the common denominator of death in this.
He's trying to actively get away from you. Okay, Dylan, which in other gay news article was the fake one? Let me hear it.
I think that it is the Florida woman.
The wheelchair? Incorrect.
Fuck. That's crazy.
I know. So the fake news article, 12 cruise ship passengers forced to disembark at port after competitive trivia night escalated into a brawl. Not true.
And honestly, that was my second guess.
Okay, well.
That was my second guess.
Good job. And did you get it right? Let us know. Comment down below.
And that's been this week's episode of the Gay and Trying podcast. Let us know what you think. Would you try sliced milk?
Yeah.
I think you should. You can get it at Whole Foods. I got it there.
And please rate, subscribe, comment, share this video. I mean, I know that I'm scared of your comments, but Dylan's not, so.
And I know that was a lot of action items, but genuinely, it's really helpful to us. And look, our podcast is growing every single week, and we're really excited about it.
Yeah. So make a little to-do list and check them off as you do them.
Do you say check them off?
Yeah, check off the to-do list.
No, why when you say it, it sounds so dirty. Yeah, and check them off.
Check them off.
Check them off.
Yeah.
So anyways, check them off. And until next time,
Keep trying.